Is there like an end goal?
I would like to fight Conor. I think it'd be really cool.
Do you think that you're too big for him?
I could cut to 185, and he's like 180, 175.
What are you now? You probably are
200 flat.
But size-wise, Conor was most effective at 145.
Yeah, but we'll always come back to, like, he's a professional fighter, I'm a YouTuber, you know, and so that's supposed to be the give and take of it. Like, why would I, a YouTuber who's own one, have any business beating the guy?
Conor McGregor is a f***ing unicorn. Yes, he's funny, he's got the personality, he's got that thing. But at the end of the day, what people really loved about Conor McGregor, he never f***ing turned down a fight. There's video of me and Lorenzo standing in his f***ing house. He just wakes up in his f***ing underwear. He's been training for a fight. The fight's off. Conor spent shitloads of his own money. We told him, you see him sort of absorb it for a minute. Well, I'm going to the gym. Call me later and let me know who I'm fighting. That's what people like. You can have all the fucking personality and all the shit. People love fucking killers. Conor was a fucking killer.
This is coming from Conor McGregor. He says the rumors of a
Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul isn't just a fight. It's an event that promises to dominate headlines. With McGregor's unparalleled skill in combat sports and Logan's talent for creating viral buzz, this matchup has the potential to become the most talked about bout of the year. Will McGregor silence Logan's bold claims, or could the YouTuber achieve the unimaginable?
This is coming from Conor McGregor. He says the rumors of a
Conor's tweet wasn't just a random jab, it was a strategic move to stay in the spotlight. Adam Smith pointed out McGregor's masterful use of buzzwords, stating, he mentioned the Paul brothers and the Mbani family, strategically creating hype for a fight that could be massive. Whether this fight happens or not, McGregor knows how to keep the audience hooked. Logan Paul, never one to shy away from a challenge, expressed his interest in fighting McGregor. When questioned about their weight disparity, Logan confidently stated, I can cut down to 185 pounds from 200. While McGregor has excelled in the 145-pound division, Logan believes his size advantage won't matter as much as his ability to generate hype.
Is there like an end goal?
I would like to fight Conor. I think it'd be really cool.
Do you think that you're too big for him?
I could cut to 185, and he's like 180, 175.
What are you now? You probably are
200 flat.
But size-wise, Conor was most effective at 145.
Yeah, but we'll always come back to, like, he's a professional fighter, I'm a YouTuber, you know, and so that's supposed to be the give and take of it. Like, why would I, a YouTuber whose own one, have any business beating the guy?
Logan, acknowledging McGregor's legacy, commented on the safety concerns surrounding such a matchup. McGregor is a small guy compared to me, Logan admitted, but this fight would break barriers in terms of what's possible in combat sports. While the weight difference raises questions, it also fuels the narrative of an underdog story, or perhaps a giant slayer tale.
Did that with Conor, so I'm thinking that he wants to impose himself on you.
Bro, Conor McGregor. Me. I grew vertically and horizontally. Conor McGregor, big name, small guy.
The weight disparity between the two fighters has been a focal point of discussion. Sports commentator Adam Smith weighed in, stating, Conor stepping into the ring with an entertainer rather than a seasoned boxer makes sense from a business standpoint. Smith's analysis highlights the crossover appeal of this fight, which could attract fans from both combat sports and mainstream entertainment.
Fight me. I'm ready to go to India right now. With that kind of money, I'll go to India right now. Look, come on, it's over. Do you understand? In that profession, once you ascend to where Conor has ascended to, he's probably worth a couple $100 million. Now, to set that aside, you know what? I'm going to get it out the mud. I'm in the trenches, and I'm going to go train, and I'm going to get kicked in the mouth. I'm going to get elbowed, knock my teeth out. Do you understand how hard that is? Marvin Hagler said, hey, bro, it's hard to train in silk pajamas. You got milk slippers, and you live in an ivory tower.
Dana White, a longtime supporter of McGregor, praised his willingness to take on any challenge. Conor doesn't care who he fights or when he fights, he just wants to fight. This mindset makes the prospect of McGregor stepping into the ring with Logan Paul even more enticing for fans.
Conor McGregor is a f***ing unicorn. Yes, he's funny, he's got the personality, he's got that thing. But at the end of the day, what people really loved about Conor McGregor, he never f***ing turned down a fight. There's video of me and Lorenzo standing in his f***ing house. He just wakes up in his f***ing underwear. He's been training for a fight. The fight's off. Conor spent shitloads of his own money. We told him, you see him sort of absorb it for a minute. Well, I'm going to the gym. Call me later and let me know who I'm fighting. That's what people like. You can have all the fucking personality and all the shit. People love fucking killers. Conor was a fucking killer.
This fight isn't just about combat, it's about business. Both fighters are marketing powerhouses. Logan's ability to generate social media buzz is unparalleled, while McGregor has a history of shattering pay-per-view records. As one commentator noted, it's a bout between two of the greatest marketing fighters in the industry.
Can we all agree not to fall for this again? I mean, come on. We should know better by now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this morning Conor McGregor announced this. The rumors of a bout with Topurio are false. I'm in preliminary agreements with the Ambani family to face Logan Paul in an exhibition in India. I have agreed I will then seek my return to the octagon. And I mean, on paper, this sounds fantastic, right? This is going to be a great fight. But then you think about who's fighting. Arguably two of the greatest marketers in martial arts history. Of course, we have McGregor, who can sell tickets with his eyes closed, and Logan Paul, who's going to use all of his social media power to get everyone under the age of 15 to buy the pay-per-view. And I think every single person knows exactly how this is going to play out. This fight is going to be set sometime in late 2025 or 2026. McGregor's going to start talking shit early, make personal attacks, yada yada yada. Logan's going to make it his entire personality and keep posting videos on social media to promote it, and also make some attacks at McGregor. Then they're going to have these crazy, extravagant press conferences where it gets really heated and they're arguing and they're just going back and forth at one another. And then it's going to be marketed as the biggest fight of all time. There's going to be so much anticipation built up around it. People just can't wait until that day comes. Then finally, it's time for fight night. All the prelims are pretty good. They have like a 20-minute walkout, and it's the most underwhelming fight you've ever seen. And I'll just imagine that Jake wins, Conor gets millions of dollars, and the next day we're talking about the fight being rigged once again. That's exactly how it's going to play out. We've been here like 8 times. Don't fall for it. This fight is going to suck.
While the fight promises to be entertaining, some critics worry about its competitiveness. A fight between McGregor and Logan might lack the competitiveness of traditional boxing matches, some have speculated. However, the sheer entertainment value and spectacle could make up for any shortcomings in technical finesse.
Conor McGregor says he agrees to fight Logan Paul in India. Conor said he intends to delay his return to MMA and has agreed to face Logan Paul in a boxing exhibition in India. To me, this would be way more impressive if it was against Jake Paul instead of Logan Paul. But hey, hopefully it's not a sleeper match. I just want to see somebody get knocked out. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comment section.
Joe Rogan, a respected voice in combat sports, acknowledged Logan's wrestling prowess. If it's an MMA fight, Logan might have an edge, Rogan said. The possibility of different fight formats only adds to the intrigue, leaving fans guessing what type of bout will ultimately materialize.
Well, one thing I will tell you, Logan Paul is a really good athlete, and he's an enormous man. Now, if it was an MMA fight, I would pick Logan Paul.
Well, Logan,
listen to me. There's a video of Logan Paul wrestling with Paulo Costa. It's a real live wrestling, sparring session where he is exhibiting real skill. He knows how to scramble. He's got real wrestling skill. And I know he wrestled in college. I think he wrestled in college as well.
Oh, did he? Okay.
No, didn't? Just in high school?
But he was good though, right?
Did he go to college?
Went to OU.
He did wrestle?
Biggest party school in the country.
I just partied?
Yeah.
So he's from Ohio, right? That's why you know Ohio.
That's why I know, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows everything Ohio.
Despite the chatter surrounding Logan Paul, McGregor's return is the real headline, Wrestling Days remarked. If Conor is in a preliminary agreement, there's no way Logan will turn down this opportunity. This fight could serve as McGregor's re-entry into combat sports, with the potential to reignite his career.
Hey guys, welcome to some breaking news, and this is pretty bonkers. This is coming from Conor McGregor. He says the rumors of a bout with Topurio are false. I am in preliminary agreements with the Ambani family to face Logan Paul in a boxing exhibition in India. I have agreed. I will then seek my return to the octagon. Now, there is no way I can't see this happening if Conor has agreed, because Conor is going to be the biggest stumbling block. There is no way Logan Paul turns down this opportunity.
The Logan Paul matchup, while unconventional, could be the perfect stage for McGregor to remind the world of his greatness. Even Jake Paul couldn't resist taking a jab at McGregor, calling him out for avoiding a potential fight. Lay off the cocaine and start winning fights, Jake taunted. This ongoing rivalry between the Paul brothers and McGregor only intensifies the anticipation for Logan versus Conor.
And Conor McGregor can say what he wants, but he won't fight me either. So once I knock out Mike Perry,
Conor McGregor, let's run it, but you won't do it because you know what's going to happen. You saw what I did to Nate Diaz, who you went toe-to-toe with. So Conor McGregor, lay off the cocaine, get in the gym, and start winning fights, and then maybe we could have a conversation.
If McGregor and Logan Paul face off, it could redefine what's possible in combat sports. Dana White summed it up best. Conor is a unicorn in this sport, willing to accept any fight, anytime. Whether this bout happens in India, as McGregor hinted in his tweet, or elsewhere, the fight will undoubtedly be a global spectacle.
Doesn't want to know, doesn't want any more money, nothing. Fucking shows up and he delivers. Yeah. So, you know, Conor has been incredibly successful. He's made a lot of money, and, you know, he's had his ups and downs outside and inside the octagon. But as for a guy who was, you know, on the dole and was a plumber, he's actually a really smart businessman. And he's been one of the best partners that I've ever had in the history of the sport.
Yeah, and an important part of the history of the UFC.
Big.
He opened it up to all kinds of new eyes.
Yep. He literally, you know, set Europe.
For exclusive updates, in-depth analysis, and all the latest news on Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul, stay tuned to Boxy Hub. Don't miss a second of the action as we bring you the inside scoop on what could be the fight of the year.